All right, everybody, welcome back. Ready to dive into something kind of unexpected.
Let's do it.
Today, we're talking tennis.
Yeah.
But not the players, not the Grand Slams we're going behind the scenes. Ever feel like there's some, I don't know, secret society dictating how your racket performs? Like, how come it feels like magic sometimes and other times it's a total dud?
Yeah, I get that.
Turns out there kind of is. It's all about the stringing, folks.
It really is amazing how many people just don't realize how much the stringing impacts their game.
Right. And today we're talking about the people who take stringing to an almost mystical level, the tennis whisperers. These are the stringing gurus, the masters of tension and vibration who can, unlock a racket's true potential.
They're artists, scientists, and maybe a little bit of magician all rolled into one.
Totally. And leading the charge in this world, we've got an organization called BSW, the best stringer worldwide. They're like the Jedi Council of stringing.
Love that analogy.
Right. And they have different ranks based on, your experience and expertise. So you start as a certified tennis stringer, which is CTS, you got it. And then you can level up, right? You can become a professional tennis stringer, a PTS, all the way up to the elite.
The MTTS.
The Master Tennis Tour stringer. Those are the big dogs.
Stringing for the pros, yeah. They've really seen it all.
Exactly. And get this, they've even got string and tension advisors, the CTTA and PTSTA. It's a whole system. But I'm curious, what does all this BSW stuff really mean in the real world? Is it just about bragging rights? Or is there more to it?
Oh, it goes way beyond bragging rights. It's about having a deep, almost instinctive understanding of how a tennis racket works. Like how different string types and tensions interact with the player's swing, their style, everything.
So it's not just about, how fast you can string a racket.
Not at all. It's about understanding the entire ecosystem of a player's game. A BSW certified stringer, they learn to analyze everything. We're talking swing speed, spin preference, even playing style.
So are they aggressive at the net, baseline, grinder, all that jazz?
Exactly, because all of that factors into the string and tension they choose. It's about maximizing a player's performance through the string setup. For example, say you've got a player with a wicked fast swing who loves topspin. They're going to need a different setup than someone who relies more on touch and finesse, right?
So it's kind of like tailoring a suit, but for their racket.
Exactly. And that's what a good BSW certified stringer brings to the table. They can look at a player's game, their racket, and know exactly what string and tension will bring out their best game.
That's wild. So how does one even become one of these tennis whisperers? What's the initiation like?
Well, you don't need a secret handshake or anything, but the BSW certification process, it's pretty intense. I mean, it's not just about stringing a racket quickly. It's about precision, knowledge, and understanding the subtle ways that string choice can impact a player's performance.
Okay, so walk me through it. What does it actually involve? From what I was reading, there's a written exam, A&D, a practical. They really put you through the ringer, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they want to make sure you can walk the walk. And these different certification levels, they really reflect that. So, like you said, you start with the CTS, your certified tennis stringer. That's your entry point. You're proving you've got solid fundamental skills. But then you move up, right? You become a PTS, a professional tennis stringer, and they're handling more complex stringing jobs. They have a deeper understanding of different string types, tensions, all of that.
Got it.
And then finally, you reach the peak, the MTTS. Those are the folks stringing for the pros at Grand Slams. They've earned those stripes.
Wow. So if I see someone with an MTTS certification, I know they're the real deal. But here's my question. What does all this mean for someone who's not, trying to go pro? Most of us are just trying to get a decent rally going on the weekend. Does it even matter for us regular folks?
That's a great question. And honestly, having your racket strung properly, it can make a world of difference no matter your skill level.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. It can seriously improve your control, your power, even reduce strain on your arm. It's think about it, the difference between driving a well-maintained car versus one that's, overdue for a tune-up.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. You're telling me that just by finding a BSW certified stringer, even for someone who's playing casually, that could be a game changer.
I'm telling you, it really can. And you know what else I find commendable about BSW? They are really dedicated to continuous learning. Because let's face it, the world of tennis technology, it's always evolving. There are new strings coming out, new racket technologies.
Oh, for sure.
Right. And BSW, they encourage their certified stringers to stay up to date on the latest advancements. They want to make sure that players of all levels benefit from the best possible stringing experience.
That's awesome. So basically, if you're out there and you feel like something's holding you back in your tennis game,
Right.
maybe it's not you, maybe it's your strings. Finding the right stringer could be the key to unlocking your true tennis potential.
Totally.
What if that next killer shot, that amazing serve, what if it's just one restring away? Something to think about.
We're the best stringer worldwide, passion and knowledge